Really impressive. Farid Malik in the last over. Bowled really well. A maiden over. Parnell conceding a boundary of his last delivery. Going to be a Gale on strike once again. Down the leg side, not a great delivery. That should be a wide. Yes, that's a call from the umpire.
Yeah, we can see that Malik continues to try and bowl.
The result he wanted. Dilshan. But the focus is on Chris Gale. Because 14 deliveries, just 3 runs for him.
Up in the air, drops just short of Mohammad Nabi, but it's a no ball. Okay, will that finally get rid of the shackles here for Chris Gale? Because now he can swing freely. And do we see a huge Pagiza or not? We'll see. Let's see. Yeah, oh gosh, that's a big one.
They're trying to generate some pace. Probably that's the reason, just overstepping on that occasion, Farid Malik. But now the license is there for Chris Gale. What does he do? They can't change the field. He's got a man a deep square leg, long gone. Does he bowl a Yorker?
Or perhaps very short. Only 2 options. Hold on to your seats. And bang! That's the fog maximum we were looking for. Chris Gale got the opportunity of a free hit and he delivered a Spagiza.
Oh, what a strike. This could be the turning point for him. What a shot there, middling it perfectly. Lovely execution in the slot. Bowling much fuller on this occasion for Farid Malik, and he was up to it. Just making room for himself, carving it away, Chris Gale. Exactly what he's known for.
Yeah, I think he was expecting that. It had to be pretty full. So, in fact, he even perhaps took a half step back. And it turned out to be right in the slot. Tried to be clever. Nice and delicate to short third. Luckily, no running between the wickets error this time. It was pretty suicidal the last time they took a run to short third.
Yeah, you're right. At times there has been a bit of a hesitancy in running. But this is exactly what happened in the last over when Parnell was bowling. He was out. He was out by a big margin. Required just a direct hit. Missing the stumps there. But just see, not even in the picture frame. The struggling Dilshan.
Well, it actually was Dilshan's call. And he didn't want to run at all. Gale just took off. And then Dilshan said, well, okay then. I'm going to try and get to the other side. Way short.
Oh, that's pure timing. Very nicely played. Letting the ball come to him. Just opening the bat face, using the pace of the bowler. Does very well Dilshan on that occasion. Lovely strike.
Yeah, it's good to see someone who's not really thrashing all over the place. Even the 4 that he hit for Parnell, the last ball of the last over. He just made sure that the bat met the ball at the right time. So it's all timing. Of course, a little lucky here to pierce that gap. Very narrow gap between backward point and cover point. Class act, Dilshan, so far because of those 2 boundaries. And even the previous one he hit off Parnell, just didn't try and hit it too hard. But bat to ball, knew that it would go over the infield. Didn't try and hit it too hard, no slash. It was just very well controlled is the word.
A good balance as well, and that's the key, you know, very nicely balanced so far. Once again, clobbering, that's a majestic. What a strike. Spagiza, fog maximum.
Yeah, I think he minded a bit that I said he wasn't hitting the ball hard enough. Well, he gave this one the treatment, of course. The length was just perfect. In the slot, went through with it on the up, and saw it go all the way past the boundary. Handsome fog 6.
And this is what T20 is all about. His first over was a maiden. So far, he's conceded 19 runs up in this over. Can you believe it?
Kind of evens out a bit. A maiden and then 19 with a ball still to go. Or 2, actually, still to go.
Change the field now. The fielder at deep third man just coming in. Wayne Parnell mid-on just moving back for Dilshan on strike. So ring of fielders on the off.
Why have a long on unless you're bowling length? Oh no, again! Malik! This is terrible.
Can't be conceding so many extras. Really, that's a freebie. Got to be afraid once again. We saw with Chris Gale really encashed on that free hit. Getting a good strike. Once again overstretching. He's not a very tall man.
Yeah, this time only just. And I think Chris Gale would be gutted that he's not on the striking end. He must have been screaming for a single, hoping for a single. So let's see what Dilshan Manavira can do with the free hit. There is a long on. And a deep square leg. So not on the leg side now, Malik. Oh gosh, a no ball again. This one goes for a 4. Malik overstepping. So the free hit goes for a boundary and it's another no ball. This is just terrible from Malik. And I say, especially after that opening maiden, this is just very forgettable.
I think he's got to mark his run-up again because the last ride is he's really overstepping. He's probably trying to garner that extra yard of pace or whatever it is. He's just his rhythm is being spoiled at the moment. Just see once again. Yes, there's a right call. Some part has to be behind the line. The line, remember, belongs to the umpire.
Yeah, I will never understand why bowlers stand there and try and argue with the umpire or try and sort of wonder where their foot was like they were watching. Well, you just have to come back and watch this later, Malik, on television to see what happened. There's no sense arguing with the umpire. Just go back to your run-up, make sure you got the right markings and stick to them. I'm not so sure the skipper's very impressed at all. He's got, well, the teapot look.
Once again, a no ball. Oh, what's happening here? He's struggling. He's really struggling, Farid Malik. What an over it has been. 26 runs so far. Making a move on. In fact, 27 now with that single as well. So really, it's been a very expensive. Started off with a maiden over. This is the fourth one of this Gulbar of Afghanistan Premier League. But after that, it's been a struggle for him.
Again, very, very marginal. I'll have to say he's a little unlucky here. Okay, so guess what? Chris Gayle did cross. And now he has a free hit waiting for him. Where's it going to go? Oh, big swing on the offside. And that is just inside, I think, the boundary line. So we'll give it a fog boundary. Or is that 6? The umpire's happy to signal it. We might take another look. Was that a 6, Ajay? You could see it better.
Yeah, Wayne Parnell at mid-on, he was just signaling that it was a 6. You see one-handed, in fact, by Chris Gayle, just freeing his arms. Very nicely done. Just see where the ball landed. That's going to be interesting. Just right on the skirting. Yes, that's going to be a 6. So that was a right call as well. Maximum.
Okay, so what's the good news here? The previous ball was not a no ball. Again, nice and full. What a terrific end. Malik not too pleased. Well, you just have yourself to blame with those no balls. So the 4 overs finally over. 43 for no loss.